Privacy and healing. Understanding the connections. Each year, 1 in 5 Canadians experience a mental health and/or addictions challenge. This impacts all of us: family, friends, co-workers. We all know more than 5 people. Any of us may need mental health care. The privacy of our personal health information affects us all. Healing first requires us to disclose information to ourselves. Instead of withdrawing from the world, we have to look at ourselves and realize that we have a problem. That is the beginning of healing. We also need the support of others we trust. We need their help and care. Conversations with them help us understand our issues. Healing requires deep mutual disclosure with members of our intimate circle. Then there are people we relate to in different community roles, as neighbors, co-workers, parents, children, or others we see as family. We need to exercise judgment in deciding how much we disclose with these people. Both sharing too much and sharing too little can have negative consequences. Finally, there is the public sphere, where we are customers, tenants, insurance holders, taxpayers, and citizens. We may decide to disclose some factual information about our mental health to these institutions, but we should use discretion to preserve our privacy when we deal with them. Intimate disclosure helps our healing. Discreet disclosure can help our recovery. Even if we never use the official mental health care system, we still need the right balance of disclosing and withholding personal information in order to heal and become well. If we do access the healthcare system, however, the pattern of disclosing and withholding information is similar. Unless we object, our information is shared by professionals and other supports directly involved in our care. This is called the circle of care. Sharing information in this trusted circle improves the quality of care we receive. We might also want to share some health information with a ring of services outside the circle of care. This ring of services includes insurance companies, tax authorities, schools, employment agencies, welfare agencies, and services like Meals on Wheels. The healthcare system will not disclose our information to these organizations unless we express consent verbally or in writing. Then, they will only disclose information relevant to providing us with the bundle of supportive services we require for our recovery plans. Beyond the ring of services is the general public arena. People in this social sphere include friends, acquaintances, and family members we are less close to, as well as employers, landlords, neighbors, and the general public. There are also agencies in this larger social sphere that protect public peace and safety, like the police and child protective services. Healthcare service providers will not disclose our information to these parties, except in the rare case when they reasonably conclude, based on a clear decision-making process, that they need to break the glass and disclose some of our information to prevent a serious risk of harm to self or others. Recovery from mental illness is connected to privacy principles more deeply than people realize. Both inside and outside the system, we need support from people we trust, while preserving our standing in the wider community. Privacy principles and the ethics of healthcare are aligned in spirit, meaning, and impact. Privacy is not an obstacle to healthcare provision. Working openly within a circle of care and cautiously with the wider community mirrors the process of healing and recovery itself. We live in a web of relationships connected by different degrees of self-disclosure. The health of this web is part of what healthcare professionals preserve when they apply rules correctly and keep our personal health information appropriate.